Top 10 Wealthiest Cities in Africa. Which cities in Africa harbor the wealthiest people? You'll find out in this video. There is no place on earth where wealth is evenly distributed either among the people or among its component cities or state. Africa is no exception, and a handful of cities on the continent control most of the wealth in the continent. According to a Fraser Bank Wealth Report for 2019, we have a glimpse into the wealthiest cities in Africa. It is important to note that the list is based on the total private wealth held by individuals resident in the city. Let's take a look at the 10 wealthiest cities on the African continent and why they are so ranked. This video is brought to you by After School Africa. If you are new here, you're welcome. Consider subscribing to continue exploring opportunities. 10. Accra. The capital city of Ghana, Accra, begins the top 10 wealthiest cities in Africa. The city has an amazing nightlife culture and many tourist attractions, including the Legon Botanical Gardens. This, together with the serenity of the city and the newly built Kokoter International Airport, one of the best in Africa, attracts tourists and foreigners to Accra. The total private wealth held in the city is about $35 billion. Accra is home to 2,400 high net worth individuals, including 100 multimillionaires. A high net worth individual, HNWI, is somebody with around $1 million in liquid financial assets. 9. Casablanca. The capital of the Kingdom of Morocco and its largest city has a total wealth value of $39 billion. The city is home to the best airports in Africa, with over 2 million passengers per year. The city is also home to 2,200 high net worth individuals, including 110 multimillionaires and 2 billionaires in US dollars. 8. Luanda. The largest city in Angola and seat of government, Luanda, holds a total wealth value of $42 billion. It is the most populous Portuguese-speaking capital in the world, ahead of Portugal's Lisbon or Brazil's Brasilia. It is Angola's primary port and its major industrial, cultural, and urban center. It is often referred to as Paris of Africa due to its sophisticated culture and atmosphere. 7. Pretoria. The first South African city in the list, the seat of power of South Africa, has a wealth value of $45 billion. Known as the Jacaranda City due to its mauve blossom tree-lined streets, the quiet city in Gauteng is home to a host of foreign embassies and administrative buildings of the government. It also features a number of natural and cultural attractions as well as significant old buildings and museums that are well worth exploring. 6. Nairobi. The capital of Kenya, which is the economic hub of East Africa, has been rising steadily in terms of wealth held in the city, currently stands at $49 billion and is expected to break into the top 5 wealthiest cities soon, possibly toppling Lagos, which has been sleeping. In addition to its urban core and rich nightlife culture, the city has the Nairobi National Park, a large game reserve known for breeding endangered black rhinos and home to giraffes, zebras, and lions. 5. Durban and Mpumalanga. And the list takes us back to South Africa, where the continent's 5th wealthiest city is domiciled, Durban and Mpumalanga. The total wealth held in this city is $54 billion. The city is the fastest growing in South Africa over the past decade in terms of wealth index. The major sectors in these parts of South Africa include healthcare, financial services, real estate, and transport. 4. Lagos. Eko or Lag, as the city is fondly called by residents, is the economic and former political capital of Nigeria and is the largest city on the African continent in terms of population and GDP. It is the 5th most populated city in the world and as the economic hub of Nigeria is home to the national and regional corporate headquarters of many local and foreign companies. It is also home to the famous Apapa seaport through which Nigeria receives most of its imported goods. Nollywood, the fastest rising Nigerian film industry and the 3rd largest in the world, also has its home in Lagos. Lagos has the highbrow residential areas like Lekki and Ikoyi, where many wealthy Nigerians reside. The total private wealth held in the city is $96 billion, almost double that of the 5th city. 3. Cairo. The capital of the 3rd largest economy in Africa, Egypt, is home to the highest number of billionaires in the African continent. The city, famed for the Gaza pyramids, one of the 7 wonders of the world, which attracts thousands of tourists yearly, has a total private wealth value of $129 billion. Cairo is also notable for its numerous educational institutions, which makes it an educational hub for Egypt and neighboring countries in North Africa. 2. Cape Town. Home to Africa's most expansive and exclusive suburbs, the city derives much of its wealth from huge value of its real estate. The city is a major hub for foreign nationals who own second homes on the continent, The foreigners are attracted by the city's serenity and tourist appeal, which includes its harbor, its natural setting in the Cape Floristic region, and for landmarks such as Table Mountain and Cape Point. This contributes to the city holding a total private wealth value of $133 billion. 1. Johannesburg. A city whose wealth and affluence are never in doubt, the South African city of Johannesburg is Africa's wealthiest. The economic capital of the second largest economy in Africa holds a total wealth of $248 billion, almost double that of Cape Town. Most of its wealth is concentrated in the Sandton, which houses the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, JSE, the largest stock exchange in Africa. Sandton also houses headquarters and corporate offices of local and international companies and banks. Joburg, as it is fondly called by residents, also houses so many high-net-worth individuals, HNWIs, living in highbrow areas like Hyde Park and Sandhurst. Other up-and-coming wealthy cities which round up the top 15 are Côte d'Ivoire's capital city, Abidjan, Tanzania's capital, Dar es Salaam, Egypt's ancient city, Alexandria, and Uganda's capital, Kampala. South Africa unsurprisingly dominated the list with 4 countries in the top 10. It is also the only country to have more than one city on the list. What are your thoughts about this ranking? Please share with us in the comment section. Also thumb up and share this video. If you're yet to subscribe to After School Africa, now is a good time to hit the subscribe button. Until next time, your success matters.